Welcome, dear listeners, to our show today, where we embark on an extraordinary journey through the annals of history to explore one of the most fascinating and awe-inspiring structures ever built, the Great Wall of China. As we delve into the origins of this monumental feat of engineering, let us first set the stage by imagining ourselves standing amidst the rolling hills and vast plains of ancient China, where the whispers of centuries past still linger in the wind. Our tale begins in the 7th century BC, a time when various Chinese states were vying for power and security. It was during this era that the earliest versions of what would eventually become the Great Wall began to take shape. The Chu state, one of the many warring states, is often credited with constructing the first wall-like structures, primarily aimed at defending against invading nomadic tribes from the north. These early barriers were not the grand stone fortifications we envision today, but rather rammed earth constructions and wooden palisades, testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of ancient Chinese engineers. As we move forward in time to the Qin dynasty, we find a significant milestone in the history of the Great Wall. It was during this period that Emperor Qin Shi Huang, renowned for his ambitious projects and unification of China, ordered the construction of a long wall to protect his empire from the invasions of the Mongols and other nomadic tribes. This early version of the Great Wall stretched for thousands of miles, although it was not a single, continuous structure, but rather a collection of separate barriers built by different states. Let us pause for a moment to consider the landscape through which this ancient wall wound its way. The mountains of northern China, with their rugged peaks and deep valleys, presented formidable challenges to the builders. Yet, it was in these very regions that the wall's most impressive sections were constructed, utilizing local stone and earth to create a barrier that seemed almost a part of the natural landscape itself. As we explore the earliest history of the Great Wall, we find ourselves in the company of brave warriors, skilled engineers, and rulers driven by visions of security and grandeur. Their stories weave together into a tapestry rich with detail and intrigue, laying the foundation for what would become one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. Join me as we step into a time of unparalleled growth, conflict, and architectural innovation, and discover how the Great Wall of China became an enduring testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Welcome back to our show, dear listeners, as we continue our extraordinary journey through the annals of history to explore one of the most fascinating and awe-inspiring structures ever built, the Great Wall of China. As we enter this period, often considered the zenith of the Great Wall's construction, let us imagine ourselves standing amidst the bustling streets of ancient China, where the sounds of hammering and chiseling fill the air. It is the Qin dynasty, and Emperor Qin Shi Huang, renowned for his ambitious projects and unification of China, has ordered the construction of a long wall to protect his empire from the invasions of the Mongols and other nomadic tribes. This early version of the Great Wall stretched for thousands of miles, although it was not a single continuous structure, but rather a collection of separate barriers built by different states. The mountains of northern China, with their rugged peaks and deep valleys, presented formidable challenges to the builders. Yet, it was in these very regions that the wall's most impressive sections were constructed, utilizing local stone and earth to create a barrier that seemed almost a part of the natural landscape itself. As we explore this pivotal period in the history of the Great Wall, we find ourselves in the company of skilled engineers, brave warriors, and rulers driven by visions of security and grandeur. The wall's construction was a testament to their ingenuity and perseverance, with watchtowers, beacon towers, and gateways built at strategic intervals to facilitate communication, defense, and trade. One of the most remarkable stories associated with this incredible structure is that of the thousands of laborers who toiled to build the wall. often under harsh conditions and at great personal cost. According to historical accounts, Emperor Qin Shi Huang mobilized hundreds of thousands of workers, including soldiers, prisoners, and local villagers, to work on the wall's construction. The scale of this endeavor was staggering, with some estimates suggesting that over 300,000 workers were involved in the project. As we consider the landscape through which the wall wound its way, we are struck by the sheer diversity of geography and climate. From the scorching deserts of the west to the lush forests of the east, the Great Wall traversed some of the most inhospitable terrain on Earth. And yet, it was in these very regions that the wall's most impressive sections were constructed, with local materials and innovative techniques used to create a barrier that seemed almost impregnable. The great historian Sima Qian once wrote, "The Qin Wall was built to keep out the Xiongnu, but it also served as a symbol of the emperor's power and prestige." This insight offers a glimpse into the complex motivations behind the wall's construction, which went beyond mere defense to encompass issues of politics, economy, and culture. As we delve deeper into this period, we find that the Great Wall played a crucial role in the development of Chinese civilization, facilitating trade, cultural exchange, and the spread of ideas. The wall also became an important symbol of Chinese identity, representing the country's rich history, its people's resilience, and their unwavering commitment to protecting their homeland. Join me as we step into this new chapter in the story of the Great Wall and discover the lasting legacy of one of humanity's most remarkable achievements. Welcome back to our show, dear listeners, as we continue our extraordinary journey through the annals of history to explore one of the most fascinating and awe-inspiring structures ever built, the Great Wall of China. As we enter this period of decline and aftermath, let us imagine ourselves standing amidst the ruins of a once mighty fortress, where the sounds of crumbling stone and whispering winds fill the air. The Qin dynasty has given way to the Han, and the wall, once a symbol of imperial power, has begun to show signs of wear and neglect. Despite this, the Great Wall continues to play a crucial role in Chinese defense, with successive dynasties contributing to its maintenance and expansion. One of the most significant challenges faced by the Great Wall during this period was the rise of nomadic tribes, who repeatedly breached the wall and threatened the stability of the Chinese Empire. The Xiongnu, in particular, proved to be a formidable foe, with their lightning-fast raids and clever tactics pushing the Chinese defenders to their limits. In response, the Chinese developed innovative strategies, such as the use of beacon towers to relay messages and mobilize troops, and the construction of auxiliary walls to funnel invaders into killing zones. As we explore this period of decline and aftermath, we find that the Great Wall underwent significant transformations, with different dynasties leaving their mark on the structure. The Han dynasty, for example, extended the wall into the western regions, incorporating advanced techniques such as the use of rammed earth and stone foundations. The Ming dynasty, which ruled China from the 14th to the 17th century, renovated and expanded the wall on a massive scale, using bricks, stone, and battlements to create the iconic structure we know today. Despite these efforts, the Great Wall was not immune to the ravages of time and nature. Earthquakes, floods, and landslides all took their toll, causing sections of the wall to collapse or become overgrown with vegetation. However, it was during this period that the Great Wall began to take on a new significance as a symbol of Chinese identity and a source of national pride. The great historian Bangu wrote, "Duho. The Great Wall is a testament to the ingenuity and labor of our ancestors, a reminder of the struggles and triumphs of our people." This sentiment reflects the growing recognition of the wall's importance, not just as a military structure, but as a cultural icon that transcended its original purpose. From its origins as a humble barrier to its current status as a beloved national icon, the Great Wall has survived the test of time, inspiring wonder and awe in people around the world. Its story is a testament to human ingenuity, perseverance, and creativity, reminding us that even the most impressive achievements can be transformed by the passage of time. In our final thoughts, we turn to the words of the great Chinese poet, Du Fu, who wrote, "The Great Wall stretches across mountains and valleys, a serpentine marvel that touches the sky." These words capture the essence of this incredible structure, which continues to inspire and fascinate us to this day. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.